Collective. So we're about to dive into another MC, another music channeling. And it's the song Blessed by Daniel Caesar. Let's see if we can play a little bit. A little bit. A little bit of this. I hope you guys are good. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna stop it out there. Okay. Because YouTube. So this song was released 2017. Male Aries characteristics could be relevant. We're about to Google that in a sec. I got this tune this morning. I wanted to say yesterday, but I got it today this morning actually. So yesterday was 8 November. Today is on the 9th. Okay. So Aries male characteristics. They are confident, courageous, enthusiastic leaders who is driven by passion, and they could also be very loyal, very protected, impatient, short-tempered, impulsive, aggressive, self-centered, and stubborn. Okay? So anyone that have these characteristics make sense, okay? Now I just did like a random reading, so I'm just going to put a little music in the background because I didn't do it for the other one, and hyperfixation. Okay, so this person feels blessed by you. This masculine with the traits or an Aries placement type of individual. Nonetheless, this person here, they feel very blessed by you. You're the blessing. You might feel some type of way. You might be upset with them. Why is that? Okay. So we got strength card in vertical. So you feel like they are faking it. Okay, something is not accurate here. Why is collective upset or annoyed? So we got native. So somebody is not spiritual. Somebody's not in tune with their ancestors. I kind of feel like you feel like they're faking it. Okay, somebody's not being authentic. Somebody is not being real. That's the energy I'm getting here. Maybe you feel like they're an imposter. Okay, so you don't feel like they're confident. You don't feel like they're bold. You don't feel like they're being authentic. Is collective feeling like the person they're dealing with, this masculine, is an imposter? Okay, what you feel is that they have no clue what's happening. They are prone to their fear mindset, their scarcity mindset. That's how you feel. Okay. I kind of feel like do you feel like they're like faking it until they make it? You feel like they have some sort of imposter syndrome. They're too afraid. They're too in their head. Okay. Alright, that's where you're annoyed. I guess they're not as glorious as I'm making them to be. But they do feel like you're blessed though. They feel like you're a blessing. Collective. I'm basing this on the song, but let's pull some cards, okay? Let's relax. Let's pull some cards. Lover's card. Yeah, they see you as a lover. Gemini could also be relevant. They want you as a lover. They see you as a lover. You guys are lovers. You're dating. And they have love for you. You guys have a physical connection. You're official, unofficial. There is a relationship here, okay? Whether it's unofficial or official, okay? Yes, they still see you as a lover. They still are like in this energy. However, they feel lost in life, or they feel like they lost you, or they lost something. What is it that they lost? So some of them, they lost the Two of Cups. No, the Two of Pentacles in reverse. They could have lost stability, mentally, financially, their direction in life, okay? It is not stable. So it could be all of the above, mentally, physically, mentally or financially, or something else. Okay. However, this is the thing. Something ended and it made them spiral. It made them lose their sense of self, or like I said, it could be their mental health gone haywire, or their financial stability. This could have been projected onto you, and I feel like it did. They could have turned karmic. They could have gone into their ego. They could have been very toxic, obsessive, controlling, manipulative, very much in their lustful energy, okay? And you might look at them like, are you on fucking drugs? Why are you acting crazy, right? Angerment issues could also be relevant here. Somebody could also be Capricorn. This is the thing. I don't feel like this person realized how they're coming off because of this loss. Whatever they lost, whether you, them, somebody else, or money, or their mental health, I'm getting the energy of like they didn't have intention to project the devil card onto you, but it happened. This is a person that could also now, from now on, be normal with toxicity. Maybe they didn't think that you were intuitive enough. Maybe they didn't think that you have spiritual gifts. Maybe they didn't think that you would feel it, dream it, see it, but you did. And this could terrify them because now they're getting karma for dealing with somebody that has spiritual gifts. And now they're like, oh shit. The reason I'm losing everything because I'm doing collective wrong. Now this is the thing. I kind of feel like they lost something. Example, they have an addiction, right? Or an addiction. It's the same thing. So gambling addiction. They lost a lot of money. They come out to you and they're like, all this aggressiveness, all this projection, all this excessiveness, and you're looking at them like something is not wrong. You confront them about this, and they get more upset with you. But you're not the reason why they lost all this money because they have an addiction, right? You are somebody that can dream things, see things, or you're just spiritual. You're just somebody spiritual, right? Because the high priestess came out. Or you got some sort of information, some sort of intel. You're thinking, oh, she's nice. Or he's nice. You know, whomever dating, right? They're thinking, they're a nice person. They're good-hearted. Even if I'm acting crazy, they will stick beside me. You probably did. And then your spirit team was like, did you just make her cry? Did you just yell at her? Did you just try to manipulate her? Are you fucking crazy? We're about to show you a film on why this soulmate is acting this crazy. And this is why you start feeling the ick. This is why you're starting to distance yourself from this person. They're looking at you like you're crazy. But no, your spirit team, or i.e. the universe, even God, was like, this person, their vibration has been changed. They're not aligned with you. You got to drop them before they drop you. Okay? So, when I say this person feels blessed with you, and you feel like they're an imposter, and they all, everything but the nice person, I almost tried to portray them for you guys. You're like, no. My spirit team showed me this person that called me blessed, put me through hell, or they were in their ego, and you don't want it. However, they still want to be in a relationship with you. You still give them a lot of blessings. They still want to be in a loving relationship. I also feel like somebody is used to now, for some reason, because of that experience, that incident, toxicity equates love. I know. Bear with me. But how your person is seeing you from this energy rise is that you are still their lover. They still want to be your lover. They just spiraled. They just crashed out. Wrong timing. Wrong person. You got in between of this. King of Wands. This person is looking at this like, I'm still your person. I'm somebody that wants to be honest, loyal, family orientated, got your back, your support system, your provider, your person. Still, King of Wands could also be air sign. No. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It could also be air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, masculine. Okay? This person, you're like, I'm gonna stick beside you. And your spirit team is like, you already got your karma for doing them wrong. If you come back, the collective might give you a little whoosh. Okay? Don't try no bullshit. Somebody could also have Cancer. Cancer placement or Cancer the illness. Something of this nature. That's the side message. Maybe they lost somebody to Cancer. We got the Six of Swords in reverse. This person, they're not ready to take this L. They're also not ready to lose out in terms of their biggest asset, which is you. Being with you is their biggest financial asset. Okay, I don't know how, but it is. Maybe you guys are married, right? So if they divorce, they're gonna lose out more if you guys divorce, separate. This person here did not want to take this L. This person here did not want to reflect. All they want is a new beginning. And they also don't want to be separated from you. Okay? Something about how I'm not going to lose this fight. Your person is very stubborn, collective. They're very stubborn, very egotistical. That's what I'm tuning into. And I do understand why you were upset in the beginning. It could have been very love and light. And you said no. You said no. This is not a love and light reading. Okay, this person done left you. This person done made you feel crazy. This person has stubborn issues, anger issues, ego issues. Okay, and your spirit team is like, we need to show them the truth, and this is the truth. Okay, let's do your advice card, collective, and just keep it moving. This is funny to me. Listen, it's time for you to take some time for yourself and take some time off from this person, because if they're still stressing you, if you're watching this reading and they're still like, you still have this resentment towards them, you guys are not healed. It's not the time for you guys to reconnect at all. And even if you do have like marriage on paper, I think it's good for you to just take some time off from your person. Maybe like go on vacation, live with your like family for a bit or friends. Because I don't see them changing anytime soon. Okay? I feel like there needs to be some sort of separation for healing to start. Okay? Because if we come together right now, it might be explosive. It might be like a really explosive energy in a toxic way. Okay? And also, and for those that are not like in a commitment, like on paper, there are always enough. There is always enough fishes in the sea. This person is not the only one. So that is your advice, okay? But for some of you guys, you do have some sort of binding contract on paper. Like I said, marriage, this of that nature, okay? Let's do a little card from this one here. Somebody could be from Santa Monica. Alright. Santa Monica could be a place. Maybe you need to go there to Santa Monica to just kind of like, you know, read. So we got this one here for some of you guys. You're definitely the divine feminine, or you are pregnant, okay? It's one or the other. Or they're doing this because of your life force. A lot of you guys have protection by the Holy Spirit. Shekinah is another word for the Holy Spirit. Okay. I think Shekinah is Arabic. I'm not too I don't remember. I used to study this, okay? But it's equivalent to the, like, you have like life force. Everybody has like chi, life force, but there is like spirit and then there's soul, similar to like you have life force, but there's also like you're connecting with the Holy Spirit. Okay? There's something about your spirit is like extra protected or extra holy or extra different, right? This could be why this person is going to get so much karma, is crashing out. Maybe this is why the true colors came out, right? Maybe it was a test for them, right? You're now with this divine feminine or masculine here, but I kind of feel like you're watching for a man here, collective, but you have this divine feminine energy, this Holy Spirit energy, this Shekinah, and this masculine here. They were tested. Let's see how you would do if you lose this, right? How would you process this? And they maneuvered this situation toxically. It's not just projection onto you. It is, I don't know, maybe I'm too forgiving, but it's something where it's like the experience, the instances, it wasn't just one. It wasn't like they were just projecting onto you just once. It was the anger issues. It was the manipulation. It's like a lot of things in combination, right? And the whole entire time is because you have this cosmic egg, aka life force. It could be your womb, could be the center of attack, okay? Maybe you decide to go celibate and they're like going crazy now because you decided you wanted to abstain from sex. Or that you have this spiritual Shekinah, Holy Spirit energy attached to you, so they can't really be doing anything towards you, because if they do, the repercussions will be severe. And maybe they thought withholding sex was the worst thing ever. It's bigger than that, okay? So whoever this soulmate is collective to you, how they came at you, the test is that they failed because of the toxicity they projected and did towards you. Okay, it's more than just projection. Okay, it's like a lot of things. So them refusing to take the L, seeing the reality of things, have to accept their consequences of their actions, losing you, could have been like the biggest karma ever, and they don't want to accept it. They have to. It's because of like, you have sacred energy, your womb is sacred, and you have this Holy Spirit energy to you, Shekinah energy, and God don't play about you. Your ancestors don't play about you. The universe don't play about you. And this person had one thing coming, and it's that is karma beyond what a regular person will experience. Okay. This card is also relevant. I recognize suffering in order to release it. Curiosity brings compassion. So yeah, a lot of you guys went through a lot of suffering here, and you know what it is. This taught you a lot of lesson. Your person here failed. This only showed how compassionate you are. The lesson was to show you more compassion, and you will do so after you detach yourself from that person, because again, there's more fishes in the sea, like I said before. Go towards who loves you, respects you, and values you, okay? And not just when it's good, when it's bad. This person was to learn the lesson where to respect you, value, and love you when it was bad, whether for you or for them. But in this case, it was bad things happening towards them, and they treated you like you were the issue for their downfall, when you were just sticking by and taking the bullshit that they were throwing at you, when it had nothing to do with you. So there is that. Obviously, of course, this person feels blessed, you know, to have you in their life. Of course, you're a blessing. That's what divine feminines are. They are a blessing. That's what good people are. They are a blessing to the people that haven't had a blessing. They're also a blessing to people that do them wrong. Okay, you could have been the person where it's like, this is not the first time they projected onto me. This is not the first time they were verbally abusive. This is not the first time they're trying to make it my fault. So the universe is like, and God is like, okay, collective, she is still compassionate here. She is still giving grace. You're still operating in the same fucking low vibrational frequency. I think your time is up. I think you need to exit. And that's what God, universe is like, okay, you learn your lesson, you've been compassionate toward this person. It's time for you to be compassionate towards yourself. Okay? And that's the message of this reading. Okay, this person here, their biggest karma is losing you. Their biggest karma is not having a blessing like you ever again. Their biggest karma is like they thought losing money, losing whatever was huge. Losing you, as somebody was with them and accepted their bullshit, that's their biggest karma. It's not the money. It's not whatever else they went through that they wanted to project onto you. It's you. Losing you is their biggest karma. And that shit hurts, my friends. Okay, we're not going to do initials because I'm too late to get up and get those initials. So we're going to just do on a random setting here. Whoever you're thinking of dealing with, that is your individual. Okay, so we're going to just pull some cards. If there are any changes, I'm going to say this, so you guys have like a really strong spiritual team, i.e. the God, the Holy Spirit, and all that stuff. But the force field is very 10-10, okay? But if there are any actions that's relevant for you in terms of dates, make it make sense. If not, thank you for listening, okay? Somebody could also be Spanish as well. I'm tuning into Aguanile, okay? Somebody could be Colombian, South American, Afro-Cuban. That could also be relevant. Somebody needs help, okay? Now this person needs help, okay? But like I said in my other reading for the Mercury retrograde, you can't help somebody that don't want to have help because you probably did try. And now, if it's not the consequences of their actions. Okay, collective, thank you for stopping by. And yeah, like I said, more fishes in the sea. And see you in the next reading.